Well, 2 weeks ago, Kern County Chief Administrative Officer Ryan Alsop complained about a lack of communication from the state regarding enforcement over the COVID-19 pandemic. And now local public health officials say they are still looking for guidance from Sacramento. 17's Robert Price has more.
Governor Newsom has ordered bars, restaurants, hair salons, shopping malls, and fitness gyms, along with other sectors of the business community, to close or change the way they operate. Key elements of the state's fight to contain the coronavirus. And many of those businesses have actually complied. Some haven't. Who enforces the governor's orders against businesses that choose not to obey? What is the state's role? And what is the role of local jurisdictions? County government is still waiting for clarity. As of today, the county had received 574 complaints about violations of the governor's restrictions, and the county had issued 131 second warnings, with 48 violators reported to the state because they refused to comply. But that has practically been the extent of the cooperation. Chief Administrative Officer Ryan Alsop spoke of the lack of communication with state officials in late July.
And coordination is not always where you want it to be.
And now, as we approach mid-August, county officials are still frustrated. County Public Health Director Matt Constantine tells 17 News he has spoken to state agencies about compliance issues, but those conversations didn't seem to get anywhere.
I think there's a lot going on, but the whole enforcement piece we haven't yet nailed down with the state, so we're anxious to learn more from them. Those two meetings were not very productive. We asked a bunch of questions. We have yet to hear answers, so hopefully soon.
At the request of County Public Health, state officials have reached out to a number of Kern County businesses, among them the Valley Plaza Mall, which remained open for a time after the governor ordered malls to close. On Monday, the mall's corridors were eerily quiet, even as the sun shone brightly outside behind the locked glass doors. Mall management was not available for comment. Most gyms throughout the city were closed per the governor's order. Here, two men appear to be sorting through old discarded clothes in a pile in front of the entrance to 24-hour fitness. But 2 blocks away, a competitor, Body Exchange, was doing a brisk business. Company president John Ovanesian declined to speak on camera about his decision to keep his 6 gyms open. Instead, he referred 17 News to his previous statements to the media, which said he believes gyms are essential businesses, his company's finances are stretched, and he's requiring employees and gym members to take all due sanitary precautions. And is anyone going to do anything about it? From the looks of things, not anytime soon. In South Bakersfield, Robert Price, 17 News.